As I get ready to do my research, I want to go ahead and take a look at the resources available that will help me build an outline, because as I am reading articles, I like to go ahead and write my body paragraphs, and those body paragraphs can be not great paragraphs. So I really just want to get the research, the things that I can quote, and something I can say about it. And then I use the outline to help me organize that. So I have several things here. If you are not a huge outline person and you like to take handwritten notes, you might want to use the graphic organizer. So we're going to skip the introduction because we don't know what we're introducing until we do our research. So go straight to the body paragraphs. You're going to need 1 reason, 2 reasons, 3 reasons to defend your position. 3 reasons you think something is good or bad or should not happen. So you can also take a look at the outline that is based on that graphic organizer that I have uploaded for you, and you would be able to actually use this and fill in, move my stuff and fill in what you have. I also have links to explain what a thesis statement is and what an introduction is and what the body paragraphs need. So we're still focusing on body paragraphs with that in mind as we read the articles that we're using for our research. We're going to need 1 reason in each body paragraph, and then you're going to introduce your evidence with an introductory phrase, and then the evidence is the quotation itself, and then explain the evidence and then relate it to the point. So as I'm doing my research, I am just going to focus on getting the evidence, introducing it, and citing it, and whatever comes to my mind, that's what I'm going to be using to explain. So it's really going to be some free writing kind of stuff, some brainstorming. So that's what's going to be happening as I look at my article. So let me take a look. I found an article. The topic that I am exploring is whether or not it's okay to like the art of people who have done things that you abhor, which happens all the time. And it's not just artists. There are complications with all kinds of people in positions of power where we struggle with whether or not it is okay to support that person in some way. So to stay focused, however, you would need to, either focus on arts or politics or historical figures you admire, that sort of thing, for this short essay. So I'm going to pause while I read my article. You can download your article to just by hitting that down button, and now I have the article that I could print. And I'm a hands-on person, so I often like to be able to write on that and highlight things. All right, so I found this quotation. Notice that the speaker is Dr. Simon Longstaff, but the writer here is Genevieve Rota. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to, in sort of a brainstorming pre-writing document, I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I would put that in there. I'm going to create just a new document, and because I want to make sure that I get my font and spacing right, I'm going to go ahead and take care of all the line spacing needs and font so that I can go ahead and start copying and pasting some of this in here. So what I want to do is go back to that quotation, and what I might do is I need to hit Control-C apparently. So I'm highlighting, Control-C, and now let's see if I can get it into my Word document. what I would like to do is sort of make a list of I'm going to merge formatting so it keeps my spacing and my font. But this is a reason that it's okay. And I'm just going to put it as okay. These are my notes. And then I want to make sure, in addition to having just the quotation, I want to make sure that I'm getting my works cited, MLA 8. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and put my works cited on that page too so that I don't lose that. Because as you'll find out, it will be nearly impossible to find that source again. That's the way the internet works. So I'm going to hit Insert and Page Break to get a new page. And then I'm going to go back to Home. I'm going to Center. I'm going to type Works Cited. And then, oops, enter one time, go to the left. I'm going to right click and then hit the middle for merge formatting to paste. I need to capitalize all the major words of the title. And I will, look, there's the quote within a quote thing. That worked. That stayed. That's good. Okay. Now, I don't have the hanging indent. What if that happens? Highlight the whole thing, go back up to this little square. Under indentation, under special instead of none, you want hanging. That's just for the works cited, so that's on its own page. Now, I need to go back to where I copied and pasted this in here. So it says, in principle, but not in every case, yes, it is possible to separate the art from the artist, says Executive Director of the Ethics Center, Dr. Simon Longstaff. So this part is going to be important. So I'm going to show you how. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to make my quotation now be down here. And I'm going to show you that I want to make sure that I quote the author, who was not listed here. So I need to go back and do that. Another thing to do is to take out anything in square brackets. And take that out. And I need to start with my author here. So I'm glad I saw that. Let's go back. I don't want Chicago, but I do want the author here. Genevieve Rota. So I'm going to copy her name. Oh yeah, I have to do the Control-C thing. Control copy. I'm going to go back to my document. Actually, let's see. Last name, comma, first name. Did I spell it right? That is my question. So, since I pasted, I can check Genevieve, or Genevieve, as we say in America, oftentimes. So, I can now say that the author, whose name is Genevieve Rota, interviewed Executive Director of the Ethics Center, Dr. Simon Longstaff, who insists, comma, and then what she said. It is possible to separate the art from the artist. I'm going to just go ahead and paste that in there. I need quotation marks around it. All right. And that's the end of that sentence, but I want to, I'm showing that I've left out this part, which actually I put in the beginning, but it shows the reader that I have more to say, because I want to put this in there too. And I want to make sure I merge formatting. So that's ending with quotation marks, and I could either put the article title or just leave it blank because I know that I have introduced my source with the name of the author, and her name is right here. Do I have a page number there? I don't think I do. If I do, I need to put that in parentheses. Usually on AVL there are no page numbers, so I'm not going to worry about page numbers. I'm just going to go back and make sure that I have everything introduced correctly. So I'm not using any of the rest of this. I've already put that in there. So when I'm doing my colors for my quote burger format, this all is the introductory phrase. This is the quote itself. And look, I didn't have to have a parenthetical citation because I started with the author's name. So I actually get to put the period at the end of the quotation. If I had a parenthetical citation, I would move the period to after the parenthetical, the parentheses. Now, let me read through this and see how I want to explain it in my own words. All right, so that's the way I am describing that in my own words. I'm going to make that green. And then my last sentence is going to relate back to whatever the main idea is once I put it in a paragraph. But I also will need, so I'll need reasons it's okay. It is not okay will be another section I have, and I might find not okay things in this article, or I might find that in other articles. I have a feeling all the articles are going to present both sides, so I will be able to use maybe the same article for pro and con. You might just do pro and con instead of it's okay or it's not okay.